Pastor Burns, thank you very much for taking your time to come to the European Parliament. We very much value your contribution to the topic of nanoplastics. What do you see as the strongest also contribution of this conference that was today, which get together politicians, scientists, and also interested public?
Well, first of all, it was a great honor to be here, and thanks to everyone that put this together to make this happen. The Bible says this, that my people perish for a lack of knowledge. This conference has done just that. It gave unlimited amount of power and knowledge in such a short amount of time, the dangers and the realistics of the nano microplastics. Again, I learned through this horrible condition through Alultra and the wonderful, amazing volunteers from around the world. But then coming here to see the scientists, I've read some of their reports, but to meet them in person, to hear the passion on their heart and the alarming rates of how it's impacting the human condition is alarming. And so for me, who have a microphone, it's my obligation as a spiritual diplomat to echo this alarming message because it's impacting all of humanity. So this conference did just that. It opened up greater eyes, and I think it's going to open up even more eyes around the world. We've already in a short amount of time begin to have conversations at the highest level of government around the world, and our partners in Europe and our friends in the U.S. About nanoplastics and the danger there is.
What further steps should be taken to tackle this problem? What do you think?
We have to continue to echo this mainstream. I mean, this has to be just as communicative or aware as smoking, cigarettes, how it causes cancer, right? And so, or too much sugar, your doctor, too much sugar in the bloodstream and how it causes, different conditions in the body, medical conditions in the body. And so nanoplastics need to be discussed at the same level. And that is done just through marketing, through conferences like this, through educating, getting the greatest minds, political, where we can deal with this in the halls of Congress and the halls of Parliament like we hear in the EU, but also dealing with media, mass media. People need to know about this. And the more you have voices like mine, the more we have voices like yours, the more we have voices like Alultra and the EU Parliament, the more people know this is a real danger and we have to actually solve the problem.
Well, spiritual diplomats.
Yes.
Why have you decided to actually include nanoplastics into your agenda?
Because spiritual diplomacy deals with the human condition on all levels, mind, body, spirit, and soul. Right. So you can have all the wealth in the world, but if you're unhealthy, it does you no good. You can have the greatest theology in the world, but if you're unhealthy, it does the world no good. And so our goal is to help the human condition on every aspect. I mean, dealing with nanoplastics is, like I said, it's a humanitarian issue. You're talking about birth rates are being destroyed. You're talking about the connections to Alzheimer's disease and how it is infecting our brain and our ability to think and reason. This affects everybody. And of course, spiritual diplomacy, we deal with regardless of the race, regardless of your religion affiliation, regardless of your political affiliations. We fight for peace. We don't carry weapons, we carry wisdom. And part of that is understanding what nanoplastic is. That is wisdom. And the more wisdom we receive, the more we have. It is our obligation, our spiritual diplomatic obligation to spread it to the world.
Wonderful. Well, I was really surprised that in a very short period of time, you got to know so deeply the topic of nanoplastics. Maybe today's conference was very scientific. Maybe it may sound quite complicated to common people, but it's not really like that. Do you have some message for the people?
Well, I mean, again, I thought I was smart until I got on the panel of all the wonderful scientists that was on the panel today. I discovered I wasn't as smart as some of these great men and women who have discovered this and who have echoed this. And they've been screaming from the mountaintop. But no, it's not as complicated. It's real simple. We have hundreds of thousands of tons of plastics that have been cycled and recycled and recycled and recycled all the way down to the nano size where you cannot see it, but it is clearly through medical microscopic tests. It is impacting and affecting the life. It is in our bloodstreams. We're breathing it right now. And it is affecting not just our medical condition, but the ecosystem. I mean, it is causing temperature rising all over the world. And so it's not complicated when you see the simplisticness of, again, a plastic bottle that was recycled becomes, shredded plastic recycled again becomes microplastics. Microplastic been recycled and been shredded again becomes nanoplastic. It's not that complicated at all. But what is alarming is the impact and effects that it has on the human body. And that's what we have to alarm. That's what we have to come up with a solution. And I'm so grateful for the Electra team and all of these wonderful scientists and medical doctors such as yourself who are leading the charge, bringing it to the forefront. Again, my goal will be to make this as known as how cancer is associated with smoking and how sugar to diabetes and how other known conditions, things that we can change based off of what we do, how it affects our body. And so I'm thanking you and thanking everyone that put this together to make it happen.
Pastor Burns, we are absolutely deeply grateful to you for raising this topic, because evidently there is nothing more important right now. Thank you very much.
God bless you.